Hey everybody, Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a relatively unique product with you guys. This is the LensPen Sensor Clear Loop Kit. Now, I have not been endorsed. This is not a free sample from the company based out of Canada. I purchased this solely for the purpose of cleaning my sensor on my Sony NEX7. Now, for those of you who do follow my channel, you know that I've had the camera for almost, roughly a month now, and unfortunately, out of the box, that inlay that Sony chose to go with does get the camera dirty. I used a traditional blower rather than condensed air. Wanted to stay away from chemicals hitting the body, and despite my best efforts, still dust on the sensors. So I looked for the most affordable and realistic cleaning kit, and in my opinion, at least on paper, that's what this Sensor Clear Loop Kit made by LensPen represents. Now, for those of you out there not familiar with lens pens, essentially they are what they sound like. They're a pen that have a brush on one end and a dampened cloth on the other to clean off a lens, but they have taken up another notch to design products specifically for cleaning sensors. Since most SLR owners out there, digital SLR owners, or NEX owners, or 4/3, whatever, we all know that when you change those lenses, despite our best efforts to keep them face down, you're going to end up with dirt on that sensor. So basically, what this kit includes for a suggested retail of $80, which you can get more for around the $40 price point, is essentially this system that you see, which includes a pseudo lens with a side opening, with a light array and magnification system, so you can actually see what you're doing while using the lens pen to physically clean your sensor. Now, granted, it does take a bit of nerve to mess with a sensor on one of these cameras, and the NEX 7's case, you're looking at a $1,200 body, so you don't want to break that sensor. I don't recommend this for everyone, but for those of you who are experienced, have tried wet solutions, prefer to try something dry, this might be the right product for you. That's why I'm trying it out personally. So again, easy access window to your sensor, which is one of the main novelties here. Easy mounting on the camera because it does just attach the way a lens would. It is compact. Do I see it as a carry-on for me? I'm not sure about that. Hopefully I won't have to clean this camera too much if I'm able to stick to using just the kit lens. But again, that will really depend on the user. The 6x quality optical lens, that's the magnification. I'll let you guys know if it's actually any good at actually providing a good window into cleaning the sensor. And the LED light array is powered by some included batteries, which we'll see in a second when I unbox this. But that's pretty much it. Again, the idea is to give you a safe cleaning solution for your sensor of your digital SLR if you have the gall to actually go in there and try to do it yourself, rather than letting your local camera shop try to clean that sensor for you. These are the included items. You can see that cleaning loop, as I mentioned before in the description, the actual lens pen, which does articulate, a hurricane blower designed by LensPen, pretty much the same as my Giotti blower that I have right now, your batteries, and then a carrying case, which of course they detail down here. So pretty much that's it. Boxing. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and see how everything actually looks outside of the box. And really, in my opinion, after looking at all the available options from liquid to using just a lens pen, I really didn't see the reason not to go the distance. So again, the included batteries, which I believe have to be installed in the actual lens system here as I pry it out of the plastic. And essentially, this is the enclosure, assuming it just slides out. Yep. So you can see it does have that compartment, the window for you to gain access, the optics there, the LEDs, which are flanking on both sides. So should give a decent window. Certainly better than doing it completely blind. Of course, there are alternatives to using a system like this, but I just don't see the reason for not going the distance. Especially, this is still not an expensive cleaning kit. There is the lens pen, which does articulate. No brush on this. I mean, as I was mentioning before, traditional lens pens, designed just to clean a lens, do have a brush, much thicker. This is a far more compact design than at least the original lens pen that I picked up from this company. So you can see that the product has matured, and from what I understand, you just have to be careful about keeping this tip clear for any cleaning. Obviously, you don't want to introduce new dust into the sensor in your cleaning process. But there's that. Everything's plastic. Not that I expected anything else. Of course, your carrying case, which, you know, nice that they threw it in there. And then one of the most important tools, which, you know, you always want to try to use first, is obviously the blower, because if you can use this without getting, you know, any more invasive with the sensor, clearly always better. Again, whenever cleaning a sensor, always keep the camera body face down. Want to keep dust particles out of the sensor chamber, and the best way to do that is to always keep that camera facing down. If you keep it facing up, obviously you're pretty much inviting anything floating in the atmosphere to take a nap inside there until you go to work. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys, you know, quick unboxing look at this product, and it's something obviously I have a personal interest in because it does promise to pretty much eliminate much of the hassle associated with trying to clean out CMOS based sensors like the one in the NEX, or traditional CCD sensors found in other cameras, you know, full frame, etc. It really should go a long way in making that process easier and safer, much like their advertising you know, alludes to. So if you guys have any questions or comments about the LensPen Sensor Clear Loop Kit, please feel free to ask. And of course, I look forward to giving you guys further impressions of my experience with this product and whether or not it, you know, succeeds at taking care of at least the issues I have with the NEX7. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.